I will not crash. Honey, yacht, dash. Honey, yacht, dash. Honey, yacht, dash. Honey, yacht, dash. Honey, yacht, dash.
Well, Coach, being located in the Music City, this building has hosted a lot of great music acts since its inception. But this is what she was made for, NFL football, and that's what we have today in Nashville at Nissan Stadium. The whole of downtown Nashville likely still reverberating with the sounds of the Titans taking the field a moment ago. They're ready for football as their Titans are set to match up with Jameis Winston and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Both of these teams about to reach the halfway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Right there, 54 Mike. All day, dog.
This is Dion Lewis now in his 9th NFL season. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, it's Mariota. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. It was the linebacker, Devin White, there to knock it away.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
And this opening drive not going to plan. This is now 3rd and 13.
Let him know. Let him know.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Got a man right side. It's Sharp. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. They get only 4 that time as that leads us to a 4th down. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here. This is taken at the 23. It'll be a 48-yard punt. 5 there on the return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. Winston and the Bucs take over now 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. This is Peyton Barber. He led them in rushing a season ago. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Winston. Open man is Godwin. It's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Winston to Godwin on the connection there for a Tampa Bay first.
Ready? We're waiting. 54. Hey, stop.
Winston now to throw on first down. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. The seasoned vet out of Penn State, Cameron Wake, in to drop him. Throwing on second and long. Winston. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you go make a play on the football.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
That's it, baby. We go
at their own 20-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys do.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie linebacker from LSU, Devin White. So they've got the football, and they'll start right on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage. Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Mike Evans, the one he was looking for. But it's going to be second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Winston. And it'll be intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard.
Brandon, this is why golfers do their best to never count a score in their head before the ball goes in the cup. This looked like a slam dunk for points on this drive, didn't it? Instead, they're throwing an interception, and they're going to come away empty.
Here's a run on first down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard, 2nd and 11. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and 11. From the gun, Mariota. And he finds Corey Davis. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 15 yards on the play, first down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
They try and run on first down, but to no avail. Tackled for a 2-yard loss in the backfield. That sends them 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. On 2nd and 12, Mariota. And they get to Mariota here as he's dropped on the sack. Ndamukong Suh with a sack. We've seen that a ton since he entered the league in 2010. Mariota will need a big play after the sack as the Titans come up 3rd and long.
Hey, watch that. Check Mike. Get the zoom, fellas. Let's go. Pick it up.
Working out of the gun, Mariota. And he locates Walker, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
That's good for the Titans. First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter. No score after one on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from Tennessee, and it's the homestanding Titans in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. A pretty good-looking run there on first down. That'll go for 9 yards, just short of the line to gain. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down. The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. Mariota hands to Henry. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
To throw is Mariota. And complete to the tight end Walker, right side. And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. So that throw good for 4. It's second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
Let's go, tight end. Let's go. Quiet, 64, weak.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Throw left side, complete to Shard.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him? Either fellow receivers or offensive linemen. That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping.
Grace don't travel. Grace don't travel. 31. Check 31.
From the 24, Mariota throwing the out route incomplete. It's Davis. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Corey Davis, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Extra point safely through, and it's now a 7-0 game.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
2nd and 12 at the 41-yard line.
Ready. Black 25. Black 54. Black 54. Green, triple T. And even.
On 2nd and 12, Winston. Left side here, that's complete to Godwin. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
Chris Godwin, the former Penn Stater, should see an increase in action and production in 2019 with Adam Humphries and Deshaun Jackson gone from the team. 842 yards in 2018, second only to Mike Evans on the Buccaneers.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. He was looking for Brashad Perriman. That'll bring up second down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
And this Tennessee defense for the second straight play gets him behind the line. They're not messing around. Got an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for third down. Play fake. Winston. He's got Evans. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 23.
And that was a heck of a shot right there by Jameis Winston. Boy, he has a superior right arm, doesn't he? You saw him play baseball.
Yeah, he's actually a switch hitter in baseball. Outfielder and then, of course, a very hard-throwing pitcher. That's translated well in the National Football League.
That it has. When he has to make that throw on a line, he's got plenty of arm to do it.
Jameis to throw it. This is caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of it. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Peyton Barber with touchdown number 8 on the year as they are now on the board here in the first half.
I know we don't talk about it enough, but the intelligence level of the guys up front blocking, the offensive linemen, maybe the smartest guys in football overall. Add in a little bit of athleticism and a whole lot of toughness, you've got a lot to deal with, don't you?
That's why the guys in the backfield get them really nice Christmas gifts, right?
If they're smart, they do.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This is taken at the 3. And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Did they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
And the Bucs with an extra defender in the secondary now on third down. Throwing, Mariota. He's going to rifle one deep left into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Levante David. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line.
Boy, Brandon, that's what I'd call an ill-advised pass right there on third down. I mean, you just need a yard or two to keep the drive going. Instead, he's trying to hit a home run. You've got to really like your chances if you're going to take a shot like that.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10. They go play action here on first down. Airing this one out for Evans. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down.
But one thing's for sure, when you've got a big receiver and you trust him downfield, you're going to give him opportunities to go up and get that 50-50 ball.
And he is a darn good big receiver. Unfortunately, that time didn't work out. Nice job defensively. That's caught out left by Perriman. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. On third down, Winston. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Evans.
Come on, fellas.
Well, we're used to seeing the guy that you consider the #1 receiver double covered, but how about this guy? He's double covered and finds a way to make the play for a first down.
That's how you increase your Madden rating, right?
No doubt about that at all. And you know something? I think we'll hear about that from him soon.
Throw right side, taken in by Godwin. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Throwing, Winston. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Jameis now 9 of 15 throwing the ball, 60%, and it's 1st and 10. Now Winston. This is caught, and he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Chris Godwin, as the first half is winding down, and the Bucs have taken the lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good, and that makes the score 14-7. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line.
Let's go. At their own 24-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Watch the screen! Watch the screen! Watch the screen! Watch the screen! Check 13! Check 13!
Final play of the half here, Mariota. Sharp's got it complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, this is taken at the 3. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that, because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority, because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. From the gun, Winston. Over the middle, he finds Godwin complete. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. The completion good for only 6, and that'll bring up 4th. They're indeed going. It's Winston. And it is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Titans, they've got the football back, and they've got it in great field position. Now Lewis here on first down. A pretty decent gain on the tough run before he's brought down at the 25. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. From the 25 on second down, Mariota. That is caught. It's Tajay Sharp. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. It's a first down on a gain of 10. A first down carry for Henry. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
That's another Titans first down. First and goal.
He's checking.
The carry here for the big tight end. And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Jonnu Smith, his second touchdown on the season, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Extra point right down the middle, and we are tied at 14. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This is taken at his 4.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
First down, Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. From the shotgun, it's Winston. A look over the middle, and he's got Perriman. That throw good for 4. It's second down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. To throw, Winston. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
Here's Winston. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
A little bit of space there for the first down run, as that's going to get them about 5 yards. Call that a gain of 5 as the clock ticks inside of 2 minutes to go now in the third. Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25.
At the 25-yard line.
No. Check 52. One.
Mariota out to the right to Humphries. And he'll wind up losing yardage here back at the 21-yard line. That last completion certainly not what they were hoping for, as now they'll try to convert on third. From the gun, Mariota. And he finds his target. It's Sharp. That catch puts him over 70 yards receiving now as he's got a first down. Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving. On first down, it's Lewis. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Got a man right side. It's Sharp. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Back now in Nashville. All square, 14 apiece to score as we get ready for the fourth quarter. Now they'll run with Lewis. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. I don't know what this says about me, but I love successful runs up the middle when the blocking is so well executed like that.
And it doesn't matter whether it's zone blocking, whether it's a power scheme. When you have a blocker on a defender and then the running back can read it, find the proper hole, and just go, it's sometimes a thing of beauty.
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13.
One.
From the shotgun, it's Mariota being chased out left. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
54, General, last. Check tight. Right there, 54. 54, Mike.
Working out of the gun, Mariota. And he can't come up with a pick. Nearly his 2nd of the game. Instead, 4th down. They don't get the hook up there, but you really have to marvel at how precise he's been throwing the football these last couple weeks.
Oh, that's a perfect word for it, precise. Because if you're at 70% or better 2 weeks in a row, you have a job as long as you want one in this league, won't you? I mean, let's face it, it's not just West Coast offense either. He's putting the ball downfield as well.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Winston now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. Winston now escaping the pressure right. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. On 2nd down now, it's Barber. And he was able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. It's a 5-yard gain, but they'll still be a yard short here with 3rd down now looming. Now whistles here before the snap. Looked like one of the Bucs may have moved. Well, that's a tough, costly penalty because now it makes it 3rd and 6 after the false start. Working out of the gun, Winston. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Winston. Left side here, that's complete to Godwin. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. 14 yards there and a Buccaneer 1st down. On 1st and 10, Winston. This will be caught inside the 10. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. Jameis to throw it. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. Peyton Barber was the intended target, but it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. And he's got his tight end, Howard. It's a Buccaneer touchdown. O.J. Howard, his first touchdown on the year. And they are able to break the tie and move out in front here in this fourth quarter. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. But let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
And they're able to get this one across the 35. It's a first down on a gain of 10. The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Mariota gives to Henry. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. Touchdown, Titans! Derrick Henry, his 4th touchdown on the year, as they can now even this game here in the 4th quarter with the extra point. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good, and we are tied here in the 4th quarter. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
So it's Buccaneer football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Now left side on the swing pass. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Winston connecting with Howard. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
And he's got it. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 12 more yards there and another first down. Well, they have had no answer for this connection all night long.
Yeah, you just have to think in a 2-minute situation, that's got to be a concentration lapse. You know they're going to go back to him with the game that he's been having.
They'll run with Barber. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. One more time with Barber. And this Tennessee defense for the 2nd straight play gets him behind the line. They're not messing around. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. They've been stuffed twice here for losses. Now it's 3rd and goal. Winston. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Kevin Byard. Tie game, 4th quarter. You're already in the red zone, well in field goal range. You can't throw a pick there.
And you know I want to give all the credit to the defenders, right? I mean, they made a play on the ball. But bottom line, you set up the situation perfectly. You've already got the field goal in the bag. You've got to make sure you take care of the football in that situation.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. One of his main targets, Delaney Walker, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down. Mariota to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Gilchrist. And they will finally get him down as he's all the way to the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Winston, a handoff. This is Jones. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Now here's a timeout, as they will indeed call it with 5 seconds to go and a chance with a field goal to win the game. So it all rests now on the right foot of the kicker, Matt Gay. And the clock will now stop as a timeout is called with 5 seconds left. So it all rests now on the right foot of the kicker, Matt Gay. His first attempt of the afternoon, and it's for the win. And this one is right down the middle. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So he's able to come through in a hostile environment, and you'd have to imagine that's the game winner.
Yeah, how about that? And the way that this game's gone, you think they really wanted to get to overtime and take their chances there? They wanted to get this thing done. When you're the visitor, you don't want to play into overtime. You want to knock it down, get it done, and go home.
Well, this one, partner, was fun down at the very end. They got the points late, right before the whistle. Then the ensuing kickoff. They were hoping for magic on the other side, but couldn't get that spark.
Fun if you won, and fun for us, because we got to watch it and call.